No, you can find what you're looking for.
Okay.
Look at all the little grubs in here. Fun.
I'm finding what I'm looking for.
I like to name my radishes. Look at
Really?
this little
Me too.
personality. It's Groot.
I am Groot.
All right, well, I'm gonna be honest, okay?
Go.
Has sprung, and so has our radishes. This root vegetable is not only a fun pop of color for your garden, but also for your kitchen. Radishes are the fastest growing vegetable, which make them a great one to plant for your eager younger gardeners with as little as 3 to 6 weeks from seed to harvest. Radishes are a cool season crop to plant, ideally in the spring or the fall, and they're part of the kale, cabbage, and broccoli family. And they come in a variety of colors and sizes that make them fun to experiment with. The spring standout will be the Easter egg, which comes in a variety of colors from purples, reds, and whites. And we also have the watermelon, which when you cut into it, it's red on the outside, but the rind on the inside when you cut into it looks like a watermelon. There's daikon, which are huge, and today we're gonna be planting cherry bells. So for radishes, you want to plant about 1/2 inch deep. So that's about to my pinky knuckle. And then you want it to be about 2 to 4 inches in between. So I already made this little trough here, and I'm going to pop in just a couple of seeds in each one, about 2 to 4 inches apart. Cover them up. They do well in full sun to partial shade. They need about 1 inch of water a week. Do not overwater them. That helps prevent them from bolting. And allow the soil to dry in between waterings. These are a great choice for container gardening or even in smaller pots that you can keep on your patio or porch. This also means they're relatively an accessible choice for those who may have varying mobility needs, younger or older gardeners, and for folks with not a ton of gardening space. You know that radishes are gonna be ready to harvest in about 4 to 6 weeks, and when you start to see them popping up from the soil. What you'll do to harvest them is you're going to grab a hold of where the leaves and the roots meet, and you're going to dig around, give a little space, and give a gentle twist and pull. Because these root vegetables are such a fast grower, it's a really good idea to think about what you're gonna do with them once you've harvested them. I'm gonna pass these on to Will in the kitchen to see what our recipe is for today.
Thanks, Elena. So we're gonna use these radishes today to make a ruby radish crunch. This can be used as a great side dish, or it can be used as a topping on some of your favorite dishes. And we'll go and get started by washing our radishes. Radishes have a crispy texture with a slight peppery or spicy flavor. So today we're using a recipe that contains carrots, maple syrup, vinegar, and other spices in order to cut down on the spiciness of a radish. So this is a good starter recipe for folks who haven't had a chance to try radishes before. Radishes have been used for centuries in food traditions, all the way from Mexico to East Asia, and typically they're found in raw, cooked, or pickled forms. Historical sources note radishes in colonial America, a from garden to kitchen story, a simple root vegetable with a long world history. So with this recipe, we want to cut all the vegetables into uniform pieces. That way the crunch is even throughout. And if you've never worked with a radish before, the first thing that you need to do is cut the greens off of the top of the vegetable. The first part of this recipe is just cutting off the top of the radish. We cut off the top, we'll cut off the bottom. Always remember to use your bear claw. Take that off to the side. And then in order to protect our fingers, we're gonna use this grater assist device. And you can just kind of poke down. If you don't have one, it's fine. It's just a little bit of a safety tool. And then we're gonna start grating this. Also, right after this, we'll peel our carrot and grate it the same way. That way it's in those uniform pieces we mentioned to get the crunch throughout. So we're gonna finish prepping everything and I'll meet y'all back at the table. Okay, so one of the wonderful things about this recipe is it contains a lot of different nutrients. So just kind of naming some of the ingredients, of course, radishes being one of the first ones. They're very high in vitamin C. Then you have like carrots, which are good for vitamin A. They have a lot of vitamin A, which is good for your eyes. Ginger has a lot of antioxidants in it, so that's going to be good to kind of help reduce the chances of getting chronic diseases. One of kind of the more hidden ingredients in here would be olive oil, which is really good for your heart health. And not only does it have a lot of nutrients, but it's a really versatile recipe. So when you look at it as like a slaw, it'd be really good in, say, dumplings or in addition to a burger or a wrap. So not only would it be a nice side dish, but it also would be great mixed into a lot of your other dishes. Now I'm gonna finish mixing this up and go grab Elena.
All right, well, I'm gonna be honest, okay?
Go.
It's good.
Not bad.
The radishes are a little spicy.
Yeah, some of the watermelon ones are.
If you're looking for a quick grow
And bite.
try radishes.
Let us know your favorite way to eat radishes in the comments below.
And follow us for more garden and kitchen tips.
And don't forget to
Stay
stay po fit.